Why didn't y'all tell me that women are still out here baby trapping men with children that they know are not theirs?
Having a baby to keep a man is so crazy.
Trapping a man to have a baby isn't trapping the man. It's trapping you.
Little extra cheese on the taco?
I don't know.
That's my mom putting gas because she got no man. Hey, get her.
When you know your wife, don't play them games.
Hey, what the hell going on here? Back the fuck up. Try not to fuck you. You better wake your ass up. I don't know that I'm married. God damn it, my wife come out here and bust your ass. You better wake your ass up.
Why didn't y'all tell me that women are still out here baby trapping men with children that they know are not theirs?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So I had this one case where the parties were constantly going back and forth to court. The dad was just trying to get a little bit more custody time with the kids. He wasn't going for 50-50 or anything like that. He just wanted weekends, every other weekend, maybe 3 weekends a month. Mom was basically like, no, you can only see the child from this hour to this hour, pretty much like 4 hours at a time. Not super outrageous because the child was only 1 year old, but it was still kind of like, okay, why are you not trying to progress for father to have overnights? And let me tell you, mom was not nice. Dad was super nice. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was showing up to his visitation on time. He was paying the child support. He was taking care of the child. There was really no issue as to why father couldn't start having overnights or even longer periods with the child. One day, the court decided that they were going to start doing overnights with dad. Mom hated the idea, and next thing you know, we're in court on an emergency hearing of mom claiming that the dad is not the father.
Boom. Bam. Oh, bop.
Mind you, this child is 1 year old. She's never brought up the fact that there could potentially be a different father in the case. And no one really believed her because this lady just lied throughout all the cases all the time. So we were like, okay, why are you pulling this? We don't really believe you. So father ends up doing a DNA test, and lo and behold, the child is not his.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He had been taking care of this child for 1 full year. Mom knew the entire time that dad was not the father, but she persisted to get child support from him. She persisted to interfere with his custody. She persisted to bring him back and forth to court as if he was the father when the whole time she knew who the father was. Of course, my client was distraught, but he willingly gave up his visitation rights and his paternity rights to the child. And now mom is on living her own life, being a single mother, and maybe she'll get back with the baby daddy. But I was in complete shock that people are still out here baby trapping people when there are DNA tests. Like, just get a DNA test done at the beginning. Or even let the man know that you're sleeping around, girl.
Wait. I sat here and listened to this story, and I was hoping that you were just gonna tell us about some justice that this man received, but we didn't hear that part today, guys. So I'm a little bit frustrated that this dude was nice and doing everything he was supposed to do as a father, bro. Did everything. And she put this man absolutely through the ringer for a child that she knew that wasn't his, for a relationship that she wasn't even in. And what? Like, there's no repercussions, right? She don't have to reimburse court fees, lawyer fees, anything like that, man. Like, come on, dude. She just walks away scot-free, just having to go live her merry old life with her baby and whatever she wants to do now. While this man was sitting here starting to get invested with a whole child thinking that was his. That's crazy to me. That's the part that blows my mind.
Having a baby to keep a man is so crazy.
That's wild. Like, what do you tell the
That's
kids?
gonna make me hate you even more.
Having babies as weapons of mass destruction is insane. Like that's why I swear to God, girls always find out they pregnant once you break up.
Yep.
Like it never fails. It never fails. You're gonna
like
find
the
out
pregnancy activates.
Like literally, I don't know what the happens. It shakes. If something goes off in your system, and next thing you know, it's like, yep, you're pregnant. And then now you got to figure out what you're gonna do. So I don't know, child. That's messy. I don't ever think that if he don't want you without the baby, he's not gonna want you with the baby.
He's gonna hate you.
Like
This is crazy. Like we know women are out there actively looking to get pregnant by whoever person, right? For whatever reason that they seem fit, and it just mind-boggling that you would go as far as changing your life or risking a whole nother life in general, like this new baby, just to have some sort of trap or some sort of bag or whatever. It's just mind-blowing, right? And I gotta just say, hey, look at the Anthony Edwards situation. He was dating this girl, she wound up getting pregnant. He openly claimed, I do not want to be the dad, do not want to be the dad, like I don't even want to have a kid, blah blah blah. And so far she collected from this guy, and it's just crazy, you know what it is, right? And it's so common that it's not even a shock anymore.
Just a quick PSA that trapping a man to have a baby isn't trapping the man, it's trapping you. Because if a man quite obviously does not want to have a baby with you and has said to you repeatedly that they do not want to be a father to your child, and you go ahead and manipulate him or coerce him into having a child with you because you're so desperate to keep him in your life, the only person who is going to be trapped for the rest of their lives is you. Because men do not have the same responsibilities as women when it comes to children. You know, they can get up and leave. A woman cannot. When you're pregnant with a child from a man that doesn't want that child, you will experience a heartbreak and a pain that people wouldn't wish on their worst enemies. So please choose wisely when you're picking the father of your children.
Here's the thing, say you go ahead and do all this just so you can just have a baby for a man that absolutely gives up on life. I know a guy that had 2 kids, and to avoid paying child support, he just worked a 1099 job where he just cut grass for cash for like 18 years. Damn, dude, like how long do you do that to escape? Dude, like every single time he didn't have a job. What will you do? It's that crazy, dude. It is that crazy.
For some reason, I decided to get on Hinge, right? Nothing will humble you quicker than Hinge. Because why do these men think that I would find them? I don't even know the word. I'm trying to be nice here because God created all of us. Yes. But I'm like, yo, what am I putting out here that these are the men that are reaching out to me?
Well, first of all, you didn't put yourself on a platform known for just one-night stands, quick relationships, man. Very so often you might get a solid relationship off of these little dating profiles, man. You know what time it is. These guys are just here for a quick smash, all right? And they're assuming that you're on the platform to do it too. So, like, let's just be honest. No one on there is actually looking for genuine love, all right? You're looking for companionship at that point.
Okay, guys, I need y'all to answer this question for me. If a woman's been talking to you for 8 months or so, loyal to you, only kicking it with you, you fall asleep with her on the phone every night. Yes, I said it. Every night. Answers all your calls, unless it's petty arguments or whatever the fucking they're trying to prove a point or something, but doesn't disappear on you. Could share location at any given time. Want something real. At what point in time do you feel the man should lock in? Because the man doesn't want to lock in. Why wouldn't a man lock in if he has that? I want your honest opinions. Why wouldn't a man lock in with a good, faithful woman or anything? It could be for me, it could be for anything else, but why do y'all men not lock in? And then when women act crazy, y'all want to call us hoes or shit. Why? What's the problem?
This is simple. My boy has some options. It sounds like y'all are from New York, man. There's probably millions, thousands of people in the area. Let's just keep it like that. The reason why he really hasn't locked in is because he's probably talking to someone else, not at night, but in the daytime, the same way he's talking to you. He has plenty of other options. It's just not you for some reason. And then there's probably one little thing that's holding him back from really locking in. That's it. That's it. He probably likes someone else more than he likes you.
7 years ago, I was single with no kids. And now I'm waking up super early to go on a surprise Starbucks run for my wife and all her kids. Thank you very much. Thank you. 7 years ago, my coffee used to only cost like $3, and now it costs about $45. $45 on a good day. But 7 years ago, I was single with no kids, and I had no major responsibilities. I was only responsible for myself. Now, I'm married with 4 stepkids, and my wife and I had 1 kid together. So I'm going to be very vulnerable with you right now, and I'm going to speak to all the step-parents, step-moms, step-dads, and anybody who's just considering being with somebody who have kids and baby dads. You have to be mature. You have to think logically and understand that you have to take other people's perspective and put it into consideration. If she's co-parenting, you got to let her co-parent. If she needs to talk to her baby daddy in regards to a decision that needs to be made about their kid, you sit back and shut up. Do not expect to be a part of a step family and think that you can run that family however it is you want. You have to understand that you're entering a family where one of the parents has had to take care of the kids all by themselves, and for you to go in there and tell them what to do, you're mistaken. My 4', 11-inch wife who had 4 children was afraid to let men around her kids. Her oldest child at the time when I started dating her was 10 years old. So for 10 years, she's been taking care of kids. No man to tell her what to do, what to say, how to do things. It was all her. I couldn't enter that woman's life and say, I need you to discipline your kids this way. While I'm working, you need to clean the house and have dinner ready for me when I get home. I don't want you talking to the other kid's parent. Now, I'm going to tell you the secret and a mentality that you need to have when you're entering a step family. You 100% have to be humble all the time. What do I mean by that? Take your pride and throw it away. All you have to do is love that person and contribute on top of what they already have. For any man out there saying, I can't do that, that's not masculine, bro, you better leave that woman alone and stay the hell away.
All right, guys. So, man, we got... That clip was from, I guess you can say, an experienced stepdad. And I'm not trying to throw shade at this guy. I'm not. Obviously, he's been married. He's been married for a while. He obviously loves this woman, bro. There is only a few men that probably exist with that much humbleness and that much patience for someone. But obviously, man, it might be someone that you're what you would call soulmate, right? You know, somebody that regardless of how many kids or whatever it is, whatever they've done, they could have went to jail for 20 years. You get what I'm saying? Whatever they've done in the past, you have such a strong connection to this person that you're willing to commit. This is a lot. You know, brother, you were talking and your list was getting longer and longer and longer, and every single part of that was sacrifice. So yes, the average guy, the average Joe, most men, they're not sacrificing that much of anything to be with a woman, right? So look, I'm gonna say kudos to you, brother, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let's just be real with one another and tell me what you think. All right, I'll see you in the comments.
Little extra cheese on the taco?